Hi, my name's Cheryl Shigo. I have been enjoying Chef Tom's balsamic vinaigrette dressing since I joined as a member back in 2004, and today, I think 2004. Today, Chef Tom is going to show me and you how to make this so that we can make it at home.
Start with the mustard first, mustard and honey. And that's our base. Basically what we're doing, we're making what's called an emulsion. An emulsion is starting with the base. This is what we're doing right now with mustard and honey. This has all been measured out, so.
How much is this? About a half cup?
It's about 2 ounces of mustard, and this is about 3 to 4 tablespoons of honey as a base. Alright? Here's the tricky part. The tricky part is making sure that we slowly incorporate the oil.
It's quite a...
What happens is, traditionally everybody adds the oil too quickly, and when the oil goes in too quickly, the dress is going to separate.
Right,
And what you can do is, if it separates on you, you can go back, start with a new bowl, take what's separated, and just start with the base again, which is the honey and the mustard, and then reincorporate that.
Okay.
Okay, which I've shown my stuff many times. Just a
Quite sure.
little trick. I have a little side towel underneath. It's been.
What kind of trick is that?
It just holds the bowl in place. It's been. I put a little water on it. So as you add the oil, you notice it's in stages. All right, and you want to make sure that's being incorporated. If you add it too quickly, once again, it's going to separate on you. And then once you get your base to where you want it, and it thickens, that's when you alternate between the vinegar itself and then the oil. Okay?
So I imagine, he sent me a recipe for about a month's worth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
And I've broken this recipe down to be basically a little less than a quart, so which is good, like I said.
I imagine
More
that
than a
takes
month.
a long time to do this process right here.
This is, you said, you can see how it's starting to thicken. And the key is I add the oil, I make sure it's incorporated, and then add more. Always want to make sure it's incorporated before you add more. And that's the biggest mistake everybody makes. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is add a little vinegar.
And is that just a particular brand of balsamic vinegar?
Yeah, this is we have an Italian brand we have here at the club. And this, now at this point, what I have in here in the quart containers is a little bit more that's on the recipe card. Now what you can do, I'm going to let you take over. I'm going to guide you through it. What you want to do is, now you added some vinegar, so I want you to add a little bit of oil to it. Okay. All right. See, well, you got the oil always.
Right hand.
Okay.
Keep going?
Yep, keep going.
Now it's starting to look like...
Good.
Add more?
Okay, so see how it's starting to thicken? So I'm going to alternate with the vinegar again. Alright. This is a half cup measure.
I'm going to pour some of this in here, huh?
Exactly. Alright, go ahead.
Am I going to get your crab cake recipe next?
It's a little more difficult.
I heard.
It's kind of a specialty, and
Yeah.
this I don't mind giving up.
I love your crab cakes. I make crab cakes all the time, but they don't taste like this.
So again, anything with food is with the dressing, especially when you make an emulsion. The method is the most important.
Yeah.
Because if you don't start with the method the right way, your dressing is going to separate on you. So, which most people make that mistake, and it's how we've all learned. That's how I learned. So, as you can see, as we're alternating here, so you want vinegar to oil, and back.
And this lasts pretty long?
So, oh yeah, these dressings last for a good month, if not more. So,
I was surprised that there's no olive oil in it.
that's up to you. And that's a good question. I mean, I do, you know, the different recipes I use for dressings, I'll do maybe 2 or 3 different oils in them. So I do
Really?
olive oil and some, with some vegetable oil. Some people like grapeseed oil. So,
Which one's the best for you?
well, olive oil is obviously, grapeseed oil is actually very good for you as
I
well.
actually heard that.
So, it just depends which flavor you're looking for. So, now, once you get the volume, this is probably just shy of a full quart. This is probably enough. Right?
Wow.
This is probably enough right here.
Okay.
This is some dry thyme. I'm mixing some dry basil with this. I also, at the end, traditionally add. I like adding fresh basil as well. It's up to you, but that's what we do for our recipe.
So that's something that you add as you're
This
ready to serve it?
Right. Once you,
at natural?
I like the basil, yeah, as the dressing's made, being added in.
Okay.
So that way, it's like it's because obviously fresh basil is gonna have a distinct difference in flavor. So now this is kosher salt and white pepper,
Oh,
and I
okay.
mix the two.
Wow. That wasn't on the recipe that you gave.
So should say
Oh, really? Kosher salt and
Yep.
white pepper?
Good.
Okay.
Of course, you got the tasting spoons, so you can taste. You like it?
Can I do that? Okay.
To me, that's the dressing. Maybe just a little more salt. Not much. That's it. So,
It's good. It's going to be
And now you-
wonderful over summer.
now that you're willing to
tomatoes.
videotape this, you can take the rest home. So, how's that?
I can? Really?
Yes,
Yeah?
you may.
Awesome.
But enjoy. This is happy holidays, everybody. And
Yeah.
that's our balsamic vinegar here at
Nice
Cattail
coffee.
Creek Country Club.
Thank you very much.